So these are my favorite fucking Iggy Pop tracks. We'll start out with that. Fun Time, Dum Dum Boys, Mass Production, which I feel like is proto-industrial. Lust for Life, The Passenger, Tonight, Neighborhood Threat, and The Horse Song. There's some other tracks that I'm sure I could name off, but I'm not going to. Some people say that Iggy Pop was used by Bowie. I think they used each other if you really want to get down to it. Iggy Pop didn't have, I mean, he was strung out in his fucking addiction, strung out in his fucking mental illness fight with himself, conflict. I mean, the dude's fucked up, man. And here comes fucking Bowie, who sees potential in this motherfucker and is like, come along, motherfucker, we're gonna clean ourselves up both. I need a helper. And you know what I mean? You need a helper too. And, Bowie's a bit of a mentor, but also I feel like Pop's got, Iggy's got shit to show Bowie, because, they're mentoring each other. Like, I really feel like, honestly, like, you don't really, because you think about Bowie, I really feel like he didn't, I'm sure, I know he definitely, yes, he featured, yes, he had people feature on his shit, but, like, it's far and few between. To literally fucking help a motherfucker make 2 solo albums, motherfucking A. Both of them fucking released like 1977, right? Or something like that. I don't fucking know. And then, Bowie's got to fucking do his thing. And, maybe he's like, I'm sick of my play toy thing. I'm fucking, toss him to go and find another play toy or whatever. But I really don't think, I think it was just like, it's time to part ways, man. They weren't, it's not like Iggy was going to be a part of fucking Bowie's band and vice versa. Though Bowie was a part of, anyway, Bowie was at one point a part of Pop's solo stuff. I'm pretty damn sure. I could be wrong. I don't know all the history. I don't give a shit. I'm just talking about the music. And there was definitely some growing pains with Iggy Pop figuring out his own world, his own solo career. But it's crazy, man. Like I said, he's proto-industrial. You got a couple. Even like fucking Fun Time is such a weird ass song, but it's so cool at the same time. And it isn't it? It's just like a giant chorus. It's like song of chorus, and there's it's like chorus that turns into a bigger chorus, and it goes. I don't know. It's just, and it kind of just keeps going. It's like a train, dude. It's fucking beautiful. I already talked about it. I think didn't I? I'm pretty sure I talked about it. Obviously, like, proto-punk, blah, blah, blah. But it's just interesting. This guy's fucking, like, he's either there or he's, like, either a part of it, or he either is or he's a part of it, or it's a combination. Because obviously, there's another band where I don't remember everyone's fucking names. Hold on. Sorry, for a second I thought I was talking about fucking Stooges. And for some reason, I'm just thinking about, like, Magic the Gathering. I don't know. I know I'm fucking something like, what the fuck? But, like, it just reminds me, like, if Iggy Pop were to be any colors, he'd be red and black for sure. Just, like, chaos. And, I don't know, like, just, like, with black, you're fucking, like, pulling out, like, you opportunity any way you possibly can. And sometimes you pull it through, fucking dark elements, which one would be fucking probably drug addiction. People's choice for confidence and getting by and having fun. For some people, it's all three, and probably more. Going quickly back to Bowie. I really think Bowie was a huge influence to show like what was possible or what is possible, because you could see such a prolific discography for Iggy Pop, and it's not obviously the same kind of music. Same kind of music as Bowie. In some aspects, it kind of is. Like they kind of did make very similar music. I would say, in my opinion, Bowie was a little bit more psychedelic, probably at all times. Where Iggy Pop's a little bit more, like I said. Obviously the punk, but like I would say more hard rock. Post-pop depression. That's. Yeah, see, like, it's the same thing with what I was talking about with Bowie. Like, this guy, though, in my opinion, I feel like is way more into what he likes rather than, what exactly will make money. Where Bowie was, I feel like, chasing expression, but also he was chasing fame and fortune. And don't get me wrong, I'm sure fucking to some regard, we're all, when you go up on the stage, you kind of want a little bit of that, because that allows you to, it propels you, it allows you to further your, or, it it's approval, it's affirmation, confirmation of your existence and your imagination and your dreams and fulfilling blah 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 blah. So, but I mean, like he knows, he knows he's Iggy Pop. You know what I mean? By the end of the day, he knows he's Iggy Pop. But like what's one of the songs like I'm nothing but my name, or I have nothing but my name, whatever the fuck. I mean, it's true. I mean, like there's like without it, I don't. How do I? I mean, do I really got to fucking talk about that? And like the fucking actual get down to the brass tacks of fucking I'm nothing but my name. I mean, I don't know. Maybe this is not the right direction, but say Iggy Pop changed his name to like Tony Smith. You know what I mean? And people come up to him like, "Oh, what's up, Iggy Pop?" He's like, "No, my name's Tony, man." He's like, "No, you're Iggy Pop." So I don't know. Maybe that's one example. But I mean, I feel like there's many things you could say about just that statement. I also feel like I don't know if this is a phrase. This is probably a phrase that's like somewhere has been said similarly, or maybe it's been already said by somewhere, but it's a phrase that I always like to say is a fish can swim, but can it climb a tree? And it's like, the Iggy Pop is generally known for his punk thing. So, he's swimming great, in the punk sea, but you try to get him to climb a fucking, I don't know, to climb a tree. Once again, like he's got like it's a time. I don't know what the fucking man. I don't know that fucking. I don't even. Perhaps it's a bit of like idol worship, like people like, I don't know, like whenever you go up to Iggy Pop, like you don't even see him as a human being. You see him as like an entity, as like this mythos, this legend, but he's still fucking alive, and he's just some guy. He was born in Detroit, right? Is that where the fuck? He was born in fucking Detroit, born in fucking trailer park. Fucking, and like everyone's like, oh my fucking Iggy Pop. They're just coming in their pants. And Iggy's just like, please. Am I wrong? Probably.